moving into another Major League Championship week. That's right, the World Series. It happens right here on Fox 5. It starts Friday, but guess what? No DC team is part of it.
Yeah, it's the Phillies versus the Astros. The Nats couldn't do it this year. In fact, they didn't do much at all this year.
They were last. Last in the whole league. The Nats ended with the season with the worst record in the MLB. And when it comes to other DC sports teams, looking at yourself, not that much better. If the playoffs started today for the NHL, the Caps, they would miss the wild card. The Commanders, last place in a very dominant NFC East. The brightest spot for DC is the NBA, the Wizards. They've got a winning record right now. But hey, listen, don't get too excited. It's only 4 games into the season.
Right.
They did fail to make the playoffs last year. All right, let's bring in our own sports expert here, David Kaplan. Break this all down.
Come on in, Dave.
We have to talk about the Mystics really quickly here because obviously they have a championship under their belt. How are they doing?
Well, Ariel Atkins was an all-star in the WNBA All-Star game.
Right.
They were the 5 seed in the playoffs last year, so they definitely had some promising things going on. Elena Deladon always is a fun person to watch, kind of Delaware native. So things are looking up.
Go Mystics.
For sure. Go Mystics, absolutely.
Mystics.
And don't forget the Washington Spirit are the last championship to be in the DMV.
Okay.
So shout out to them as well.
Now.
Absolutely, especially with the World Cup coming up on Fox 5 as well.
Right, and Miss Rodman herself on the field. Okay, so what do you think about what has to change here? Because I think, we talked about Dan Snyder a lot this week with the Commanders, but people aren't really happy with Ron Rivera right now. Yeah,
he certainly has an uphill battle. We always talk about this in the NFL.
Right.
You're good if you got a quarterback. And right now, quarterback play, Heineke had a good game last week, beat the Packers, obviously, trending in the right direction, it feels like. Very winnable game against the Colts coming up, so who knows? But, you look at big picture of the Commanders organization, you would like to have a quarterback that you have and think we can throw this guy in there and give us a chance every single year.
Well, she likes to ask news questions. I ask street questions. Are we cursed?
No.
Are we cursed?
No, curses aren't real.
I
am a firm believer. Don't forget the Capitals bring one a championship a couple years ago.
You're right.
The Nationals brought a championship a couple years ago.
Okay.
It's really just a positive, holistic view of the sports landscape.
So you need me to namaste.
Well, look, I'm just trying to encourage positive thinking here.
Namaste.
Speaking of positive thinking, let's bring in the most positive person in this newsroom, producer Corey, producer Coco. Hey, y'all, a little meta here. What's up? All right, tell me what you think and how you feel about sports here in D.C., because you're kind of from this area, West Virginia, although you don't really root for the teams here. But
no, I'm a Pittsburgh sports fan, so keep that with that giant grain of salt, as I'm about to say. I think D.C.'s next best chance to win a championship, it's a bit of a hot take, maybe a lukewarm take, it's the Nats. I know they were dead last year. I lost 107 games. There were 46 games out of first place. But here's the big asterisk. If Ted Leonsis buys the team and actually starts investing in them again, I think they can develop players like they did before. And I think it's not going to happen this decade. That's kind of how I feel, like the outlook of DC sports, nothing until 2030. But I think the Nats are going to be the next ones. They might be the furthest away, but the closest at the same time, if that makes any sense.
So you're saying it was going to be retired yet again by the time this happens. And you kind of teed this one up for me. You said the Nats and the new ownership. You just spoke to Ted Leonsis the other day down on the court about that potential buy. A lot of people are talking about that.
Very much talking about it. He was very much non-committal, though. It certainly would be a big deal, but obviously he didn't say no. Said he loves DC, says he thinks Monumental Sports, the company that owns the teams downtown, the Wizards and the Capitals, he thinks they could bring on another franchise and the Mystics, but still relatively non-committal on that. I also want to throw out, as for those Wizards, 3-1, decent start.
Right.
Played the Cavs relatively tough. The Cavs are going to be the class of the Eastern Conference this year.
Okay.
Beal, Kuzma, Porzingis, if they all stay healthy, they got off to a hot start last year and dealt with some injuries. I'm not sleeping on the Wizards quite yet.
Okay. I'm not going to be retired in 2030, number one. Let's go back to that. And that 2030, that just hurt my feelings really badly. So I'm going to stick to the things that you were saying, Dave. I'm not listening to West Virginia, never again.
We're gonna be positive as it relates to our sports
teams. See, we were over here namaste, and then he took us to 2030. I'm sticking with you.
Fan is short for fanatic, though. So we love him and we care and we want to see him succeed. So.
Yes, indeed.
Well, guess what? We're gonna go fight this one out during the break because none of these people except Joe are actually DC fans. But hey, I like the positive spin that you put on that, David.